Chewbacca. Beautiful day here in Tucson. I have to go get a social security card. Exciting day. All right, bye guys. Bye, Bubba. Dewey. Hannah. Bye.
Have fun.
George Lloyd on the beat.
So I'm just finishing up here at the Social Security office. So I should get my card in the mail in a few weeks or so. Originally I was gonna submit an ITIN, which is like a form that you have to submit separately to your taxes for myself, because at the time that we were going to submit it I wasn't a resident, but now that I'm actually a resident I have to submit it with a social security number. Hopefully get that in the mail soon, and then all good for taxes.
Alright, I'm just off to yoga. Got my new mat. So happy I don't have to get my face all up in other people's butt sweat. Derek is stuck at the social security place. This is the reason that I didn't want to change my last name. It's because I didn't want to wait at the social security place to change my last name and then change every single ID, bank account, and everything else. Like, I might as well just keep my same last name. It's really not that big of a deal. Doesn't mean that we're not like married or a couple. We just have different last names, and on Facebook and stuff my last name is Howlett anyways. Everybody calls me Hannah Howlett anyway, so it's not like it really matters if legally my last name is still Janish. I don't care. I just don't want to have to go through the trouble of changing it, because if any of you guys have done that, it doesn't sound like fun. Yoga is over. I am starving right now. I'm gonna go home and make a bunch of food. And I'm gonna make a pizza recipe tonight that'll be on my channel soon, so check that out if it's up already or not. It'll probably come out actually the same day that this video comes out. It's Thai red curry pizza.
Alright, so nothing too crazy happened today.
I made a red curry pizza.
Which was freaking delicious.
You didn't even show it to them.
I will show it when I go back in. It'll be at the very, very end of the vlog, so you'll have to watch all the way to the end. I just wanted to
trick people into watching the very end of the vlogs. He thinks he needs to like trick you guys to watch the end of it.
I'm not trying to trick you, I'm just encouraging you to watch the very end. What I just wanted to quickly talk about was, like, people, when they make like change in their life, they basically say like, this is typically how it goes. So maybe like say someone wants to eat healthy and they're like, all right, so today is the day that I'm gonna eat healthy for the rest of my life. And they'll make like a lifelong commitment. And what typically happens is like you might do it for like a day or two, or like 2 meals, and then that's it. What is a better thing to do is to make yourself a 30-day commitment. So 30 days is so much easier to maintain as opposed to trying to maintain like a year-long or a lifelong commitment. All right, so for example, when I went vegetarian, I was just like, I did vegetarianism for 30 days, and I also cut out alcohol for 30 days because I was drinking a lot as well. And I was like, I'm just gonna try it for 30 days, and then we'll go from there, and then we'll figure it out. And so I ended up actually enjoying it, so I just kept kind of doing it. But I didn't make that like commitment where it's like, I'm doing this for the rest of my life.
Well, I mean, you never are gonna eat animal products again.
Now I will not.
But it's not like you were like, I'm never ever gonna drink again.
Like, the important thing is when you're making change in your life is something that Steve Pavlina talks about, is doing like 30-day trials. So I'll link to some of maybe his blog posts down below. And I think it's a really effective way of making change in your life and making it seem not so committal. So instead of like saying, yeah, I'm gonna do it for the rest of my life, like this is it.
I actually have a video on this that I did like a long time ago. I should link it just so you guys can watch it and be like, holy crap, you look so different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna link it. I'll link it below. Called like How to Change Your Life in 30 Days or something. And I literally just did like one thing and then I did the next thing, because my big thing was I was always like, I'm gonna quit smoking and I'm gonna quit taking Adderall and I'm gonna quit doing this, I'm gonna quit eating animal products, I'm gonna quit drinking and blah blah blah, and I would try to do all of it at once and I could never do any of it, and it like when I screwed up one thing I'd screw up everything because it was just like f it, right?
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would be like, okay, I'm gonna start with something easy, so I'm gonna like just stop taking Adderall because I know it's really bad for me and like I don't need it, it's not helping me, whatever, or something like that, or and then like the smoking thing and the other things were like down the road because they were harder. But once I proved to myself that I could actually do something for 30 days, I was like, well, if I can do that, I can do something else. It's just all mental of me thinking how hard it is. But it's obviously like something that I really want to do, so I should try to do it.
And I think it's important, like if you're gonna try to do like a 30-day challenge, is to pick habits, is to like not try to pick too many habits at once.
Just pick one.
Either one,
You have so
or
many 30-day things.
yeah, or like maybe like 1 or 2 habits that work synergistically together. So you're like, I'm gonna make sure I drink enough water for 30 days, and then also I'm gonna eat vegetarian or vegan or something like that for 30 days. So like habits that work together, not like I'm gonna
wake up early and exercise every morning.
Yeah, things that go together. That kind of like helps you build momentum. And then at the end of the 30 days, you can be like, well, do I want to keep doing this? Or is this not really
or do
something?
I want to include it in my life sometimes? Or do I want to set like a limit for it? Or do I want to just never ever do it again?
Exactly.
Because a lot of times then you'll start, like you'll do it again and you'll just feel like shit because you did it, or it won't make you feel the same way that it did before when you were doing it all the time, you know?
Right.
Like I know, I don't know, that just happens a lot with people with addictions, or like a lot of people on intervention, like if they relapse and stuff, they'll go straight back into rehab because they're like, that was nothing like I remember it being, and they won't really go into a full-on relapse because as long as they're there like mentally and they just screw up something just for fun or just because they had a bad day or like some shitty happened, they'll usually just be like, I need to go back to rehab. Instead of just going like down the road of addiction.
Weekend binges and all that kind of shit, right?
Living on the streets again.
Exactly.
But that's because they really want to change. So you really have to want to change something in your life to actually change it.
So 30 days to change your life, that's the most effective way, I think, of doing like a 30-day challenge, is to pick some small goals, only pick maybe 1 or 2 that work together, and just focus on that for 30 days, and then at the end, then you can decide whether or not it's good or not. Whether or not it's cool, or
whether or not it's good or not.
Whether or not it's good or not.
Cool. Thanks so much for watching it. You can do it. Let's try and say it together.
All right.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Catch you on the next vlog. Peace. Here's a pizza.
Videos on my channel.
Oh yeah, so good.
Videos on my channel. I already told them about it.
Yeah.
My work.